Hey guys, welcome back to Refresh Rewinds. I'm Christina, he's Aaron. Today we're going to be watching 2004 Mean Girl. I'm so excited!
Yeah, you could, been avoiding this one for 17 years now.
Oh, it's lame. It's so good.
Well,
what do you think it's about?
Mean Girls. Like, I guess, I'm assuming they've just known each other forever. They just terrorize people. I mean, I don't know. I know who's in it. Know from pop culture, some lines, I guess, or whatever. But ultimately, I don't know much about it.
Oh, goodness. Well, you're in for a treat because it's so good. So today, we're going to be making a watermelon flavored margarita.
I'm going to need a lot of that.
And we're going to make that because there's a part in the movie where the mom is serving up margaritas to the girls. Non-alcoholic, of course. But since there's a few steps, we're going to make it for you here right now.
Yeah. First, we'll add some tequila.
Shot of tequila.
This is Hornitos. Add whichever one you like. Oh, look at it spill it. Next, we're going to be adding some watermelon pucker. Yes, pink is a thing, huh?
Pink is very much a thing.
Alright, and now we're going to cheat and we're going to use the Mr. and Mrs. T's margarita mix that is the most popular one, and we found these little cans, so a couple things going in, I guess, I don't know.
Shake well.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to go through a lot of these while watching them. I'm gonna try them out here and see what,
Give a little taste
see what we got.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
that's delicious.
That's really good.
All right, guys, we're going to go watch the movie. We'll be right back. Hey guys, we're back. So, first impressions, what'd you think?
I loved it.
Did you?
It was so good.
I told you.
I didn't realize it was a Lauren Michaels produced it.
Oh, okay.
So like a lot of Saturday Night Live people.
Okay.
I've had a couple to drink, so. Yeah, Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, Tim Meadows.
Yeah.
Lots
of big names in this one.
And did you know that Amanda Seyfried is in it?
Yes, it's her very first movie role, by the way.
Amanda Seyfried is in it.
Is one of his favorite actresses.
She's in it. And then she wears this thing, and I'm gonna watch that later.
Good luck with that. So your first impressions were you love it.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting story, and we did do a little bit of research and stuff and try to find out where it came from, what were the origins of it, and it was like a self-help type of book.
Yeah. That
last minute Tina Fey had to write and stuff, so it just shows, coming from the SNL background, how to just kind of construct something just kind of quickly and then really make it funny.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many hidden jokes. Like, you can't laugh or you're going to miss the next joke.
Yeah. So she actually had no idea that it was a self-help book. and she had already sold the idea to Paramount. And by the time that she realized it, she's like, "Oh crap! I need to make something up now."
Yeah, but yeah, that's what the SNL guys do. Last minute
Just
change.
improv.
So, but I mean, I don't know. I think everybody kind of, it was well cast.
Yes, very well cast.
And we had looked that up too, and just somebody was supposed to play this or that or this or that. But I think each person where they fell couldn't have fell in a better spot. You can't imagine somebody else playing Regina George or the Katie character or whatever.
Yeah.
But you knew about Lindsay Lohan, but like as like the Disney Nickelodeon like, little girl.
And this was her first non-Disney movie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, it's not crazy. It's not over the top or nothing like she ends up. But, but it's the intro into that and stuff. Yeah. So, and Amanda Seyfried's in it. You said her first movie?
Yeah.
She does good stuff later too.
Yes, she does. So Scarlett Johansson was also considered to play that part, which I don't think it would have been as good of a ditzy blonde.
Right. I see her more as like, so Lost in Translation and Ghost World were one of the first two movies that I knew of Scarlett Johansson.
Okay. And
those were, I'd say, within the same time frame. But she's more of a dramatic, like a serious type of role and stuff. Like, I'm not saying the other girls can't do it, but like she had already kind of done stuff, so it would have been like kind of like, what is she doing there? It just wouldn't have fit.
Yeah, true.
And not knowing that Amanda Seyfried, it was her first time, and so
yeah. And Amanda Seyfried was also considered for the role of Katie, which she didn't suit, and the producers agreed. They thought that she played the dumb blonde a lot better.
Yeah.
And
that would have been a lot of heavy lifting. A lot of you're in every scene.
Yeah. And then Lindsay Lohan was actually supposed to be Regina George. But because it was too close to her real life personality, she didn't want that to portray into more of her real life.
Yeah, she had some struggles.
Yeah. And then Rachel McAdams was like, well, it's all good because a nice girl should play a mean girl anyways. So it just fit perfectly.
So, yeah, I liked it. It's fun. It's just a fun thing. And I like that it went through the Christmas thing and the Halloween stuff, and then all the way up until like graduation, and it goes through basically just a school year.
Fling,
So, it was just fun. And I liked all the little characters that were the ancillary stuff, like the Lizzie Kaplan character and stuff, and the gay Damien. And then what was Lizzie Kaplan's like? Her last name was
Janice.
Janice. Yeah, they were funny.
Yes.
And they, of course, she definitely moved on to bigger stuff today, and so they were good. Kevin the Poor, the badass DJ. It was
badass MC.
It was just fun. Like everybody was fun.
Yeah, definitely. And did you feel like you were maybe back in high school a little bit with all the cliques that they had?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was done with high school just, 5 years or so before that. Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
And I was starting high school when this movie came out.
But, yeah, the different groups. And so, of the groups, where do you think you would have fallen?
So, my high school was not very big. Okay, it's K through 12. My graduating class literally had like 24 people. Pretty sure I have you all on Facebook.
It's probably like 24 clicks.
It's pretty much, if you're part of one, you're part of them all.
Yeah.
I guess I would say more like the band geeks or whatever.
Hold on, the band people were the sexually
active. Yeah. Okay, ours wasn't that, but...
I mean, I probably could have fallen into that.
What about you? What would you say was your most liked group?
I don't know if any friends from high school watched this, but I kind of knew everyone.
Okay.
I was a jock. I played sports, but I wasn't the football jock.
Okay.
I was in band up until high school, so I knew everybody still in band. I was in theater arts with the drama people, the thespians.
Yeah.
I did that.
So the art freaks.
The art freaks. I didn't have many Asians, so... I don't know. I don't think I would have fallen into
Any one particular.
anything. Yeah, maybe just like the freaks.
Did you have like the plastics group in your high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the cheerleaders kind of
Okay.
fell into that. Sorry. But yeah, but it was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun. Like looking back in that, like looking back at movies like that, like a Varsity Blues and stuff like that, where people are, I mean, it sucks, but it was back then you were divided.
Yeah.
But if you can find a way to get into all those groups and know somebody in it, it only made you, more cultured, I guess,
Oh,
or whatever.
definitely. Yeah.
It's kind of like a little, how America is,
That's true.
Everybody comes from somewhere
That's
and
true.
they got their own interests and their own beliefs and stuff. It's like, she talks about like how she just came from Africa. She goes, why aren't you black? It's like, not everybody's black in Africa.
You can't ask that question.
I mean, not now. I mean, they were kind of ahead of their time, but now it's like kind of taboo to ask that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. It was pretty funny. I remember one of the first big jokes. It was early on in the movie, and Tim Meadows had it, and they're coming back from the summer break, and he's asking Tina Fey's character, the teacher, the math teacher, what'd you do? And she's like, oh, I got divorced, and all this other stuff, just like crap summer. And he goes like, oh, well, my carpal tunnel came back, and I'm just like, dude, it's Home Alone for 2.5 months.
Well, that actually had to be written into the script.
Yeah.
Because he broke his hand before filming.
Right.
So, but yes, hilarious joke.
That's the best way to do
yes,
it.
Yes, exactly. So what would you say was one of your favorite scenes besides that opening introduction scene?
Favorite scenes?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Haven't thought about that. But I do like, since it was kind of PG-13 and there was no real over-the-top Van Wilder moment or like, like a rated R type of comedy moment, there were good one-liners, but I guess it's super cheesy, but the end.
Yeah.
When Lindsay Lohan wins the Spring Fling Queen and is up there really realizing, look, this is not how this was supposed to go. Like, I'm coming from a whole nother background and everything, and then like trying to fit in, and then finally like trying to find your voice. And then that's what she said. She goes like, look, everybody's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody can be cool. Just, accept everybody.
Yeah.
And then she tears up the tiara and hands it out to everybody because everybody was a queen.
Yeah.
So that part was really cool. I like that. That was cool.
I think my favorite part was, so the Jingle Bell rock dance that they do.
Damn it, I forgot that part. I was too concentrating on everything.
I like that part though because like the skirts that they wear look like they're plastic, which mirrors them as the plastics. And by that point, Lindsay Lohan's character, Katie, had like fully immersed herself in being a plastic, even though she was still saying that she was undercover.
Yeah.
She had fully immersed herself in that world.
You did notice it. I noticed it. The first day of school, she's buttoned up, bland colors. And then as you go throughout the different months of the school year, the cleavage starts showing a little bit more. The skirts are going a little bit higher. Yeah. The verbiage, what she's saying, and even to the friends that aren't even part of that group, she's
acting plastic,
like just unconsciously becoming Regina George, and like all the bad parts of her.
Yes, for sure. It seemed like once Halloween hit, after the Halloween slut rule, where you just dress up in lingerie and animal ears, and that's your costume.
Right. And then seeing her get back, but backstab with Aaron, who's Katie's love interest, just to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, that's like the lowest of the low.
For sure.
And then that's what sent her over the edge, and that's what kicked off the whole, we're going to destroy her.
Yeah. So who was your favorite character?
Did you know Amanda Seyfried is in the movie? Now, obviously, like, I wish it was a bigger role for her or whatever, but like that's later on. Obviously, it's her first movie. My favorite character, oddly enough, was Tim Meadows, the principal. Okay. He was funny, but also trying to kind of get with Tina Fey. Uh-huh. But not overt, not like in your face. He wasn't raunchy. He was like, you could tell he was just a good dude. Yeah. And then you're like, you know how some principals or some teachers and stuff in a lot of movies like this just don't care? Yeah. When it comes down and that burn book comes out to the public and Regina George goes to him and is like, hey, everybody feels this way about me and all these other people, and there's really bad people here. And then he kind of has that moment. I totally forget which movie it is, but it's like the principal with the baseball bat moment. Oh, you're killing me in the comments like that. I don't remember this movie. But it's like that. He sets off the alarm gets off, the sprinkler alarm gets off. And then everybody's all in the auditorium, and he's got the bat and everything, but he really wants to make this like life-changing, like like you're on the wrong path, guys. Yeah. You need to set yourself straight, and I'm gonna do it right now. And then like they just totally go into girl talk. And he's like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done. But like it was going there, whatever. Yeah. So that was a really cool character to see throughout the movie, even though he's not in it a lot. Mm-hmm. And then also another guy that's not in it when he's not in it is Kevin Napor. Yeah. Like he was fun because that's what he was. Yeah. He was a nerd that loved to DJ, to love to rap, that loved to like, let girls know what's up. Yeah, true. And he was that confident dude that you would see like in a Pitch Perfect type of movie. Okay. So between the two of those, I was like, I mean, yes, Aaron has the same name as me and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, just he didn't do nothing for me. So.
Well, my favorite was Gretchen Wieners. I just love her. I think she's so funny. She's perfect for the part.
She's fetch.
She is so fetch. I love that they have like this whole background story on her, that her dad is the creator of toaster strudels.
Which are still around today.
Heck yeah, and they're delicious. That her hair is so big because it's full of it's full of secrets.
Which she cannot hold.
No.
Don't tell me it came from me.
Yeah, once you crack her, that's it. She's letting everything out. But I love her I guess journey in the movie, where she's so devoted to just Regina, and then when she realizes like, oh, she doesn't have my back, she kind of like lets it all go. Yeah. And she's good for like a minute, and then she finds a whole new clique to be part of.
Yeah. Where does she end up at the end?
With like the Asians? Like the cool Asians?
Oh yeah, she was kind of leading them or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, she's kind of like that person that we probably all know that is like a total follower and cool with being that, but kind of doesn't like to be in the chief role because there's so much criticism that could be thrown your way. Yeah. And she totally does not like that. No. She doesn't like that people doubt her. She doesn't like that people hate on her. She just wants everybody to like get along. Get along, yeah. So she's cool being a follower, and she follows Regina, and then she follows Katie for a minute. But then she finally, at the end, becomes that leader of, just have to be the cool Asian girls. Yeah. But she found something that she could latch onto. Yeah. I mean, it's not as important as Amanda Seyfried's boobs telling the weather, though.
Oh, because she has a fifth sense. Or ESPN.
I wish I had 5 senses. And I do have a subscription to ESPN. So we're pretty much soulmates.
Yeah, you are.
But I like when she grabs her boob and tells you it's a 30% chance of rain while it's raining on her.
Yeah.
So she's headed in the right direction.
Yeah, for sure. So there's a ton of memorable quotes in this. I can't pick a favorite. Any that stood out to you?
I mean, you're going to have to go with Damien. Okay. When the trust fall lies and sorries are happening. And he kind of snuck in, and you kind of forget that he snuck in the beginning in the bleachers at that Tim Meadows scene that I was talking about. Yeah. And he's just there with a hoodie and sunglasses on.
Because you're not going to notice that.
Later on, everybody's reading their I'm sorry for this and that, and then they trust fall and stuff, and then the girl's up there, and she's like, I wish I could just make a cake of rainbows and stuff. Though she doesn't even go here.
I love that part.
It's like, are you enrolled here? No, get out of here. So, I say that often, if I can.
That's a great one. I'm a big fan of, like, get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Boo you, whore. On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. And I said, it's October 3rd. That's definitely...
There's a lot of them.
There's so many. I feel like this is such a timeless movie, especially for, like, my age group. Obviously, like, we were either just out of high school or in high school or going to be in high school soon. So it's just such an iconic movie that truly represented high school at that time.
Yeah.
For a whole generation, honestly.
Yeah, despite the actual ages of everybody.
Oh my God, yeah. So Lindsay Lohan was an actual teenager at that time.
Was she?
Roughly. But Rachel McAdams, who played Regina George, was 8 years older than Lindsay at the time. Oh, obviously all the time.
Only on October 3rd.
Yes. So the fact that they played the same age, and then Amy Poehler was only 7 years older than Rachel McAdams.
Wow, yeah.
And that's supposed to be her daughter,
Yeah.
her teenage daughter. I think Amy Poehler was a little underrated in this as well. I thought she did fantastic. She was like the pageant mom during like Jingle House Rock,
Yeah.
where she's like doing the dance while holding the camera the whole time.
Like, she's so good at just taking a role, and it's like somebody might say like, oh, she's just like this, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna run with that.
Well, yeah,
so
she's
you
a
could
cool
tell
mom.
that like Tina Fey was like, oh, you're like the cool mom. You're the one that makes margaritas for the girls,
Yeah.
or whatever. Non-alcoholic, of course. But then like you kind of like you're living vicariously, basically through your hot ass.
Oh, for sure.
So she's like, hey, you guys need anything? Some
She lets her other
refreshments?
daughter watch like the milkshake
Oh, my
video.
God.
She's watching Girls Gone Wild while the little girl's like lifting up her shirt.
And she lifts up her shirt too. Like,
Yes.
They don't even really show that girl.
No, her little sister.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then she has that little chihuahua.
Oh,
And she's like chewing on her nipple.
yeah.
So there was a cocktail weenie pinned underneath her shirt, so that way the chihuahua would do that purposefully.
I gotta try that.
I thought it was so funny.
It's just like, I don't know.
It was going to town.
I don't know how you don't die laughing.
Exactly.
If you're in the same scene
Exactly.
as that. Like, and she's just oblivious to it. Like, that's what it does. Because her.
Well, no, because she had a boob job.
Right, yeah, you're supposed to comment on her hard boobs, and she like pounds Lindsay, and she's like, oh. So yeah, her boobs or nipples are dead.
Exactly.
She's dead on the outside.
Okay, so overall, what are you going to rate this on a 10 scale?
Like you said, it stands the test of time. Guys and girls alike can enjoy it. Yeah, I would give it like 9 Jingle Bell Rocks
Okay.
out of 10.
I also gave it 9 candy canes.
Oh. And
Because-
the one missing is Gretchen Wieners.
Yes. But Glen Coco, you go Glen Coco.
Yeah, go.
All right, well, I'm happy that you enjoyed it. Because I've been dying to watch this movie with you for a while now.
Yeah.
And every time it came on, I always turned it off because I'm like, no, we have to save it. I can't watch it right now. So I'm super excited to be able to watch it whenever I want now.
So we haven't picked out or figured out what we're going to watch next.
No.
Should we try to watch something that neither of us have seen? I think there's a few. There's very few since I got
You've
10
seen a
years
lot.
on you and I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
I could think of a few that we both have not seen.
I don't know. My birthday's also coming up, so do I get to pick a movie?
Yeah,
I think that's only fair.
that's your present.
Oh, yeah, it's not my present.
Oh.
All right. Well, we're going to finish up these drinks, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Thanks again, guys, for joining us as we watched Mean Girls. Here's Christina scratching off our trusty poster. It looks like it's going to be the school bus taking out Regina George. I think we settled on a movie for next time. It's going to be one that neither of us has really seen. I definitely haven't. Christina said it might have been a while, but she doesn't remember. It's going to be the 1961 classic Breakfast at Tiffany's. All right, we'll see you next time.